Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. Last episode we took down Mount Ordeals. Cecil became a hippie in the last episode as well. In this episode, as you can kind of see maybe there, I actually grinded pretty good for Cecil, and I just kind of wanted to show off how BA and destructive he is as a paladin, in which case you'll see a little bit more on that. There's not really much we're going to be doing in this episode except really kind of getting off this this mountain and doing a little cutscene-ish work again today. Most of the early game for Final Fantasy IV is actually just strictly like cutscenes and like weaker enemies and things like that. We won't really see anybody having some spectacular damage on us until pretty close to the end of the like 3-4 hour mark. So I mean, we're getting close to that point, but at this moment in time we actually are just going to be fighting these guys, and it's pretty cool to watch Cecil just kind of go to town on all these zombies and everything. So I just looked in a couple of battles because, hey, he hasn't actually done battles as a paladin yet, so I wanted to show these, why not? But yeah, pretty easy place to grind for Cecil early on in the game when you actually first get him as a paladin, because a lot of everybody gives him a lot of experience points, and actually he starts out as a level 1 paladin, and I got him all the way up to 14, so it kind of tells you how easy you can actually grind in this place. But anyway, we're going to head out of the entrance, and this should be one of the last fights. You'll see, actually I ran away from this one, because I was like, nope, moving on, I need to get out of here, because honestly, like, we don't really need to get any more experience points, so we're just not going to do that. We're going to leave, and we're going to walk out, and welcome back out of there, ladies and gentlemen. It was 2 episodes too long, but we got out of there, and I think I should have one more fight here, maybe a couple more, because Cecil destroys a lot of dark enemies and a lot of enemies that are on Mount Ordeals. As you see here, the zoos, which were taken care of in one hit before, actually take a couple more hits. So, you know, a lot of this is just kind of showing off Cecil's abilities as a freaking hippie, man. I mean, he's such a good hippie. I mean, literally, he has a ball now. He has lava lamps and all the other weird stuff. So yeah. Actually, it's funny that in junior high, one of my friends thought that all hippies just had lava lamps and they didn't smoke weed. I know, weird, huh? A lot of drugs. Not drugs with that stuff. Come on, man. You gotta know about the drugs. And so I just leave because I'm like, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I think I just run away from the rest of the battles at this point in time. Or actually try this one, okay. Yeah, because I don't think he takes very long, so I figured that we'd make an episode kind of full of battles, because normally, like I said, normally I have them all cut out. In the next episode you'll see I have them cut out, but for this episode I just, again, wanted to show some of Cecil's abilities, and I think that's why I left this one in, is because he does cover. Cover is a really good ability, because it covers up for anybody who's really low on damage, and he automatically locks onto the person that's lowest on damage, but you can set it to lock onto anybody. So in fact, I actually think I do that later on in the game, but I can't remember when I actually do that. So, you know, gravity. Anyway, we're getting back to the town here, so we can show people off that we are cool and stuff. To Mystia, anyway. So, why do I stop moving? Dude. Okay. Okay, so I keep moving forward. And there we go. Unbelievable, you've succeeded. Cecil performed brilliantly, Elder. Yeah, he passed the test. Come again? Forgive my deception, but I assigned these two to spy on you as well as aid you. It appears you didn't hard worry, though. thank you for your hard work, Palamporum. Yep, that's what was really going on. You're really dense, huh? I feel awful for deceiving you. I'm so sorry. No, I could not expect less. After what I did, you were right to deceive me. The most important thing is you became Paladin and shed yourself the darkness you once held. That sword, where did you obtain it? It was given to me on Mountain's Peak. Yes, it is. This sword holds words of ancient mystery and legend. A legend? That's the light ordeals call me son. What was that light? You ask a valid question, which I do not know the answer. The legend has never been understood, yet for generations, machines have prayed for its fulfillment, hoping that it would bring us a once-filled sacred light. Perhaps you might be the one. Enough chitter-chatter, we must defeat Gombez. Tell her? It's been a while. We met him on Mount Ordeals. And guess what? The old man learned to cast Meteor. What Meteor? The legendary spell unsealed? What is happening to this world? I do not care about the world's troubles. I strongly wish to avenge Anna. Anna, your daughter? Gomez took her life. I shall use Meteor to slay him. Tell her you must fight with your hatred. Moreover, you are no good as you use Meteor. If I die, so be it. Gomez must be punished at any cost. Still a stubborn mule I see. Like you're the one to talk. Nevertheless, with your spells and cecils' newfound power, you might be able to defeat Gomez. Regardless, we must first return to Baron and commandeer a ship. Very well, I should grant you access to the Devil's Road. As a paladin, I am certain you can travel safely on this bedeviled path. Now it's time for me to retire to the Tower of Prayer. I shall do that. We thank you. Palamporum, return to your studies. Elder, please allow us to accompany him. Yeah, you're the one who said we should help him any way we can. Very well, you two have overcome your trials and all the ordeals. Perhaps it's your fate to look after them, so Cecil and Sage tell her. But you're saying you don't want us tagging along? I'm sure we can be of assistance. Don't worry, old friend, I'll look after them. Very well, your presence is great comfort. Alright. Pelham, this is a serious fight, you dolt. The entrance to Devil's Road lies east of this town. I shall pray for your safety. Note this for the safety of all that live on our planet from the Tower of Prayer. Palamporum, train well and return safely. Good luck to you all. And that's it for that. So now, all we have to do now is actually go to Devil's Road, which I guess I don't do. I don't know why I don't just go there. Oh, because I'm getting some surprise. And I think I'm in, I got enough for 99. Let's do it. In which case, I should have bought some high potions and stuff like that, but I decided not to. It's weird because I'm very conservative with money at the beginning of the game like this, but I'm not towards the end of the game. It's really weird. Like towards the end of the game, you'll see me like, I've got enough, and I just buy a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really freaking need. But yeah, now we can buy some armor for Cecil. In which case, we want to get the illustrious stuff because that is very helpful for Cecil. We can also buy other stuff for the other people, so I don't know why I'm taking so long for my decision. It seems pretty easy right here, pretty straightforward, but, you know, sometimes I think, well, I need this, or I need that, and I really don't, so But there we go. And then I wanted to sell some of the dark stuff, because the dark stuff's worth quite a bit of money. So I think I get rid of the Hades stuff as well, because it's like I said, in the beginning of the game, like Final Fantasy IV, like it really feels like limited what you can buy, or not buy, but like keep in your inventory, because the inventory seems kind of limited for like a serious tone JRPG like this. I know like Earthbound and Mother are very small, but they're like kid games compared to almost. This is almost kind of adult, so that's kind of why it's weird to me. But like even like Final Fantasy VII, I feel like can be limited at some points. But it's because, you know, you get so much stuff in that game that you don't know what to do with it. So, anyway, folks, we're gonna take Devil's Road. Alright, and so now we've actually made it, if you can hear that music from the beginning of the game, we've actually made it to the training classroom. No, we've made it to Baron. And so now, our job now is to sneak into the castle, in which case we need to go a different way to actually do that. But we're going to do that in the next episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV, where we're going to go sneak into Baron's castle. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.